Hello, it's Anne Craig from Australia here, independent demonstrator with Stampin Up. And today I have a really sweet little project, a little Valentine's project that I've designed. But the main reason for the video is to show you how to align it. It's the sweet little something stamp set, a really lovely little stamp set that's in the New Occasions catalogue. And it's not too hard to align when you find out this very simple little tip. The first few I didn't realise what I was doing. That's the role of a demonstrator, isn't it, to work that out for you. And I found after I'd had a session with some of my team that this was the actual trick. So I'm here to share it with you today. We're going to use the sweet little bunny. And we're going to do it in pink, and I'm going to be using these colours. I'm going to use beautiful fresh fig, a colour I've absolutely fallen in love with, and the sweet sugar plum. Got to tell you, I didn't like that very much at first, but now I'm loving it, particularly in this combination with fresh fig and pink pirouette. They all tone together beautifully, and so it gives you a really lovely rounded effect when it's all finished. We're also going to use the brand new Stamparatus that I'm lucky enough to have. So I won't be telling you too much about the Stamparatus because there are plenty of videos online about that, but just a couple of little bits. I have put a little bit of washi tape around my two magnets. And when you use your magnets, just make sure to keep them well apart. They're they're very strong, not just quite strong, and they will snap together if you're not careful. So we have a system, and we start with the piece of paper in the corner here, and we're going to put one of our side panels on to start with, and I might just add the magnets in straight away. Have a little bit of washi there so they're easy for me to pick up. And we're going to start with the most detailed of the stamps. Just place it down, not too hard like I just pressed it. No need to press it down the first one. Just press it onto the mat there. And we're starting with our darkest colour. The darkest colour is always used first, well, nearly always used first, because it gives you a good base to then work with and actually see where the next layers are going to end up. Don't worry if you get some excess ink on the side of your panel there, because it's not going to print down. Simply press down gently, lift up, oops, press down a little more gently. This is the wonderful thing about these stamp positioning tools. And there you are. Now the next one, we're going to turn the panel around and place it back down again. And we're going to use our next most detailed. Now this is the trick. Down here, you probably can't see it, but there is a little white triangle. It's quite obvious. And on each of the stamps, there is also a little triangle. So the trick is to line that triangle up and then just adjust it a weeny bit to make sure that the feet and the side of the face are aligned. And if you do that, then you won't have any trouble at all with getting your image just perfect. So I just need to lean over a little bit. There we go. Get that triangle in place. Sometimes it helps when the stamps get stained, which they do quite easily, because you can then see your white bits a little more clearly. Always when you're demonstrating, something happens, doesn't it? Just one of those things. So that was the paper lifting. I hope it didn't move at all. Now often I find when I'm inking up, I like to put a stamping pierce mat underneath. It just gives me that extra little bit of support, and I don't have to bother holding and getting ink all over my fingers. So we're just ready to ink up with our second colour now, and I'm going to be using the Sweet Sugar Plum. As I said, not my favourite colour to start with, but by golly, I'm using it a lot now, and it's beautiful. In fact, all the colours in Stampin' Up are absolutely beautiful. The people who design and work out the colour ranges are brilliant in my estimation. So there you can see we've got our little white triangle really showing up a lot there. So I'm very happy that that one worked. Now our third piece and our final one, we put our other panel in. This is just so that we have all of our bits and pieces available for any future cards that we want to make. So if I want to make a whole heap of cards like this, and I'm going to be doing that, then I don't have to reposition my stamps each time because the paper is up in the corner and I know everything will work just perfectly. So again, we're finding that little triangle and lining up. Probably the feet, I think, are the best things to line up, and you will find that this is going to work very nicely. Feet, arms. There we go. I think that's more to the point. Oops, no, that triangle's not lined up. So that is the most important bit, that triangle. You can see there that he's going to look really, really, really cute. I don't know why I keep calling him a he, but perhaps that's just a bunny thing. So this is our pink pirouette that we're inking up with, and pressing down, get it all over, and there he is, all complete. Now when you take your magnets off, make sure you put them on opposite sides of your Stamparatus. So this is the finished card, and I really like how this card turned out. I tend to make pretty involved cards, but this one was really fast. I've just used some of the Designer Series paper, the Painted with Love specialty paper, that's all in the suite, in the Lots to Love suite. I've also used the Sure Do Love You stamp set from the same suite, and the Lots to Love box framelits from the same set. The only part of it I've used are the hearts, but the box is absolutely brilliant. You want to give that a try. I have also used the embossing folders, the Petal Pear embossing folder, and again, see the texture there? It's just very subtle. I love this one that has, it's much more graphic than the other one, so you've got two really nice embossing folders in that group as well. And then I've just gone with my Fresh Fig and the pink pirouette and some gold foil and put them all together, and there's the card. So I hope you like it. I hope you've enjoyed that little tip. That's all the video was really about. And if I can give you any more information, please contact me via my website or my blog, and I'll be really happy to help you out. Likewise, if you'd like to order any of the products and you'd like to order online, you can do that via my website as well. So until next time, thanks very much for watching. Bye.